and then just join the Georgia fan club and play like.
Yo, I'm ready for the Scatt duck hunt.
Oh my god. That is a character you do not see often, but when you do see one, they're really good.
Yes. I played friendlies with an Alaskan duck hunt player at Genesis 8, which is just like the funniest state and character combination because it's like obscure state plus obscure character. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Like,
no, I definitely get it. All right, we're just setting up the tags, you know.
All right, who do we think? This has got to be Scatt's for sure. Okay, yeah, you can see at the top left. I was like, look at this menuing.
So we talked about Scatt's characters. We talked about Matchy. Like, he has the R.O.B, and I know he has a Bowser. I'm not sure if it's like a secondary or not, but I know it was something he was working on for a while. I doubt we see it come out because, R.O.B's his best character, stick to your guns. But in the case that, something happened, he's like, well, he could go Bowser against Mega Man. I heard that matchup can be kind of annoying.
I feel like Sephiroth, it might actually be, like considering the Sephiroth player would be Scatt. But no, it does look like we're just going to be seeing the Snake here.
Snake Robert. We're going to be seeing a lot of, combos and setups off of their projectiles, set play, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and as far as the character select goes, Snake is just such a great blind pick character. Like when you don't know, who your opponent is, how they're going to operate. Snake just does so well in so many matchups. A lot of people do still think Snake has the best matchup spread in the game.
He's up there for sure. He's a very versatile character. All right, we're playing very patient because the minute one of these characters gets an opening, they're going to go all the way.
That's lights out, yeah.
Yeah, see, look at this.
Huge damage there. Simple grenade into back air, still doing 37 damage. That back air from Snake, so strong.
Now you're in the corner versus Snake. Yep.
Can't land on him. Yeah, I love the movement here from Scatt that we're already seeing. Using the B reverse grenade to get up on that platform, shielding, anticipating the nair there, and then getting the back air straight out of that grenade explosion. So well played from Scatt.
Dash attack. Pulling that nade right out. Yep. Oop.
That was really dangerous for Scatt. That might have been, the first trade we saw from him that actually didn't go his way, too.
Yeah, sometimes as Snake, you have those stocks where the grenade is not your friend.
Ooh, Scatt did have the gyro in hand there, but actually just went for a neutral air dodge. Maybe trying to keep as many tools in the arsenal as he can.
Setting that C4 at ledge. Danger zone. All right, Match going to center stage, but going to get caught by that dash attack.
Snake dash attack is so good.
Yeah.
Full arm intangibility, I believe. It might actually have more intangibility than Palu's, but did he run a gas?
I think he lost his jump and didn't realize it, and it just kind of like fell.
I understand.
But it's all good. Still in this.
It does happen. I mean, especially in matchups like this, like where you were saying, it's like you're so focused on getting that opening. Sometimes it just comes down to simple resource, like universal resource management that'll get you.
There's so much you're already having to pay attention to, so it's just like sometimes you just might mess up like doing the very basic things.
Yeah, and Fatality one time said like getting good at Smash is way more about just getting your autopilot down and opening up sort of space in your head to think about the game. Because if you're just thinking about inputs all the time, you're not going to be able to accomplish very much. And that's sort of where you fall into these pitfalls where it's like if you're looking at your own character a lot, like you're not landing your confirms, like even though you're focusing super hard on them, and that's just something you can really only clock in the hours to improve on.
Correct.
But both these players not really seem to be too concerned about stuff like that.
That jab gets stuffed out by R.O.B F tilt. Nice. Yeah, we're back to that pace neutral again. I guess he tried to reflect the grenade there.
I believe so.
Just kind of misspaced it. Scatt with stage control. Not going to get hit by that Nikita.
Nikita loses to a surprising number of moves.
Yeah.
you have to get kind of creative with that, do some special stuff to actually mess with some characters' recoveries. The sticky, not quite going to land on Match, or maybe it did and the RNG made it fall off.
It was good awareness on Match to jump out of that situation because Snake players do not have good intentions when they jump up there like that.
Oh, yeah. It's just, I mean, how can you blame them? It's so good to have an option to deal with shielding on platforms in this game.
It's like, you are not safe. All right, now we have okay, Match getting that down here. Snake being forced to go low. Sometimes you just got to finish him off. Okay, nice.
Yeah, he definitely needed a play there, and a play he got with that down air. The reverse hit of it, too, I believe. Or just like all the way behind R.O.B. Probably still all one hitbox. R.O.B is big, and his hitboxes are to boot.
Match is trying to just, play it play from afar, get his damage. Get as much extra credit as you can because you are approaching that percent where if you get grabbed, you're dead.
Yeah, and he really is just trying to knock up, Scatt's numbers as high as they can go right now. We saw that repeated Z drop into Nair. They're just trying to create sort of like a wall of hitbox around him, not trying to lose this stock by any means.
Yeah, he is holding on to this for a very long time. Doesn't have his gyro, wasn't able to shoot anything out. How do you
I
get
believe
it?
it was still on the other side of the stage, yet to despawn. So he wasn't able to get the play there that he was looking for, and actually the gyro just going right off the stage again.
And then with the Tims?
I actually think Scatt could have gone for double down air there. I think that's a combo.
I've seen some Snake players do it.
I've seen it. It would probably be real on Rob. Rob doesn't have, obviously, the best options out of this advantage.
Frame 4 air dodge.
Yeah, that's the killer.
All right, we're back to that patient neutral again. Match trying to slowly inch his way back to center stage just to get hit back to the other.
The match does hold the lead right now, but it seems Scatt is finally starting to take notice of these rolls out of the corner that match has continuously sort of been relying on to escape the pressure.
Going on with that back air, not going to find it.
Okay. Ooh, just buffered Nair there by
now this is where it's
Scatt.
hard. Okay, nice gyro to hit the Nikita.
Great gyro usage there.
Ooh.
To sort of deter the Nikita.
This movement is scary. Okay.
Scatt looking thoroughly in the driver's seat right now. Match definitely still capable of making it back,
his
but
gyro is still on
in the
stage.
corner.
Wait, did he just footstool down there?
I think he may have.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, I believe it actually was.
All right, this is. Ooh. We are going down to the wall. Oh.
Wow, yeah, the grenade got him.
Yeah.
Off the parry.
He had the parry, but it just like couldn't get anything.
Match actually just committed to another down tilt there. I think Scatt, sort of thought, maybe he'll be a little rattled. Maybe he'll go for shield.
Oh my gosh.
Match actually went for another down tilt, but got hit by the grenade. So nothing has quite been resolved yet. Here we are.
The patience. The back air.
Zombair.
I was about to say the patience and spacing from both of those players was just really good.
Yeah, and it really feels like that's just like the opening that Match was looking for that entire time, because on that last stock, especially once they sort of started to combine into the 300% range. He was looking for, he's doing Rob stuff. There were down tilts. There were just gyros and a couple of stray lasers. But ultimately, you need a big hit like that to close out the stocks. You need a grab, or you need something like that back air, maybe like a Robo Lariat if you can find one.
Yeah. Oh, man. Wow.
And here it is again. Yeah. And I believe he might have actually just baited. Because if you're Scatt there, the Rob is going to be looking for a grab on you if they can, because that's the safest way possible they can kill you. And Match, I believe, knew that Scatt knew, so he ran up and waited for a potential counterattack from Scatt, which did end up being a grab, which left him more than vulnerable to be taken out by that back air.
Very good awareness. So now we're going to small battlefield layout, very similar to PS2, except it's actually smaller, and I believe the platforms are lower to the stage floor.
Yeah, this might allow Snake to actually traverse the map a little bit easier.
Oh, just getting.
I do believe he'll still have to. Scatt will still have to full hop to make it to the platforms, but.
Match off to a very good start. All right, nice. That gyro placement.
Yeah, and I feel like in this, maybe not in this matchup as much, but definitely against Snake in general, you can grab these combos. You can get the easy 60, 70 on him, but if you don't kill him in the next 30 or 40%, that's when stuff can get really scary, because you're dealing with a Snake with a full tank of rage or nearly.
Right.
And now we're already seeing sort of counterattacks from Scatt coming in, dealing the big damage.
Yeah, back to the mid-range again. This matchup is super determined by who gets that one opening, and then they can pressure in an advantage.
Yeah, because now, since Match is sporting, like a 70% lead over Scatt here, the burden of advantage is officially off him. And Snake is definitely one of the worst characters in the game when playing from behind. Not even just from a stock deficit, but sometimes from a percent deficit. Because
that back
if you're
air covering the air dodge.
Yeah, if you're Match here, you can just say, I don't want to play the grenade game. I just want to sit over here, shoot lasers, and then wait for my back air to connect.
Yeah, something I'm noticing in this matchup is the laser and gyro is just really messing. Okay, nice call out on that back, or that up air. I mean, getting that initial hit, which is very strong. But yeah, the gyro placement and lasers, they're really messing up the nade. So he's not really getting that much time to set up. So it's just he kind of has to pull it, throw it really quick, and he's not really getting time to actually sit and think about what he wants to do.
Yeah, and that's a really great point. Actually, it kind of allows Match to get this tempo check on Scatt. Saying you have to play the game at my pace. I'm not going to let you just set up over there.
Okay, not getting that down there, but getting that up smash. Not going to take it yet. Snake is very heavy. Yeah, this is getting really hard now. I feel like Match is controlling the pace a lot more now.
Yeah, Match definitely understands the win condition of this set.
Oh my.
Ooh, big, yeah,
Oh,
almost
man.
could have been a big gyro combo there from Scatt. Not quite able to find the final mark, and I believe that was a grenade that launched him up into the up air, was it?
Yeah, he got betrayed.
Yeah, definitely. Hoisted.
That's what I was talking about game 1. Is like, as good as grenades are, sometimes they are just Snake's worst enemy. And now we have Match with stage control. That situation reversed completely.
And as far as what you were saying about grenades, I mean, Apollo Kage definitely has a lot to say about sort of pulling grenades. One of the Snakes that thoroughly believes like there should be a reason for every time you pull it.
Oh, for sure.
And because of that, Apollo Kage is definitely one of the Snakes with the best, I would say, risk-reward assessment. And right there, it just looked like Scatt's might have been a hair off.
Match is going high, saying, "I'm not dealing with this ledge trap." Try to catch my
the classic Snake, the 2 up smashes.
I'm not having that roll scouted out.
I thought we might see a side B there from Match. It really looked like he had the high recovery locked in there.
Yeah, he really hasn't been able to go for like any side Bs. Like he hasn't landed like any like nairs at ledge at like at a kill percent. But we just haven't seen it off stage because it's like if Snake has to like go low, you're better off going for a back air or a down air.
And I wonder if, let's say, you know, nair into side B is a thing that can happen. If Scatt has that 1 frame interval to pull the grenade, will it get reflected and like instantly explode, launching Scatt out of the combo?
Maybe. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna take it. So
yeah, Scatt showing he's not quite out of it yet here, has a little bit more room to play with.
Yeah, you cannot count. Okay,
oh, and 2 grenades into the back air, 41%. I think he's starting to heat up here.
Okay. Really smart using the crouch to avoid R.O.B nair. Look at that. We basically have an even game now.
Those couple of interactions were played just so well by Scatt there. And Match, if I will say so, not even really looking prepared for a lot of that damage to come out.
That same interaction from last game. Okay,
oh,
nice.
I love using the down air to stall there and pick up the grenade, not having to take as much damage, nor threaten just dying from a C4 reset. So well played by Scatt.
Wow. Oh, wow. I can't believe that C4 avoided R.O.B.
Does he go for a gyro, or not a gyro, a Nikita rather here? He does.
It's so hard to set it up because you have to worry about gyro and laser.
Good DI there from Scatt. That was just like such a quick check.
I don't think he has a jump.
Oh, no Robo Lariat. He tries to air dodge into that grenade to then go into the stage, but is not able to do it.